Why are you protesting today? You have a sense of humour, don't you?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Great stuff. Can I just say, you look like a new recruit. How far out would I be?
No, not far at all.
Wow. 2 months?
Yeah, close enough.
Oh, guys, sorry.
Saved by the bell.
Can I just have a quick chat with you here whilst...
I like your sign, by the way.
Say again?
I like your sign.
Right. Okay.
Very controversial, that, for you, isn't it?
Well, it's not my side, sir, is it?
How are you finding the force so far?
It's good.
Yeah? 2 months on the job. Have you made any arrests yet?
Yeah.
And how did you find it?
Yeah, fine.
And can I just say to you, do you know when you wear your mask?
Yeah.
I have noticed it is steaming your glasses up.
It is, yeah.
Is there any way around that? Have you been advised how to get around the glasses steaming up? Because obviously they're steaming up there.
Not wear them.
Yeah. Can you see me all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, nice to meet you.
And you?
No doubt we'll meet each other again sometime. Maybe on another encounter like this.
Maybe.
So your job here today is to peacefully disperse people, is that correct?
I'm just standing here on the street at the moment, aren't I? Unless I'm given direction to do otherwise.
Get some washing up liquid, rubbing on the inside of the glasses, and I think that'll stop it from steaming up.
I'll give it a go.
I could be wrong, but anyway, nice to meet you.
And you.
Thank you. This lovely man in this black uniform is a public servant. He's trying to get me to say that I've organised this event, which I have not.
So you get to say
He's
anything.
also trying to say that I've participated in the event that I didn't organise. And now I think he's just about
gathering.
I
It's
think
not even an event.
I think what he's trying to do is he's going to now try and suggest that
You
I've
said gathering, by the way, madam.
No.
You
she
just said
didn't.
gathering, didn't you?
Is gathering is that a crime? The word gathering.
Well-
Is that what your chief constable? Is that what the chief constable has tried to tell you to try to get us to trip up?
I'm not trying to trip anybody up.
We
If
are
you want,
mighty.
officer, if you want to trip me up, I'll just admit to it. You can take me to the cells. Then 24 hours later, you can release me. But if you want to do that, I will sue you personally for kidnapping me.
Okay. Nobody's trying to trip anybody up here.
Right. So where were we going with this?
Where we were going
officer?
with this, we were trying to have a conversation, or at least I was trying to have a conversation, okay, and trying to explain the legislation that's presently in
I've
place.
read it.
You've read it?
I've read some of it.
Okay. What have you read, so then we know where we start from in terms of what your understanding of the regulations are at the
Sorry
moment?
to interrupt.
Can you just come and watch this, please?
No, because this officer.
It really is brilliant, honestly.
Oh, this kid.
I'll assume if you don't listen, if you're listening to the speaking the music, that you don't want to engage with it. I'll make that assumption.
Is there anything to engage with you over, officer? Have I committed a crime today?
Well, I'm trying to explain to you, okay, what the circumstances are, and potentially,
Are
okay,
you going to arrest me, officer?
initially,
No, it's a straightforward question. Are you arresting me right now?
At this
Then I've got
present time,
no further questions to answer.
So, okay, that's the case. You don't want to listen to what I'm saying. I'm assuming that you're not wishing to engage with me and listen to what me trying to explain the legislation to you. You keep asking me questions, and then you say, "Are you arresting me?" I've just explained I'm not arresting you. But then after that
So
point,
you want to read me a whole statute?
no,
Go ahead.
I didn't say I want to read
It
anything
makes
to
you
you.
happy, officer.
No, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to explain legislation to you, which is really important
I'm
because
not a solicitor. I don't need legislation. I'm a common law. I'm a living woman who lives on the land under common law, and I know the law. I'm not doing harm or loss or injury, and I am being honourable in my contract. So I don't need legal training, officer.
I'm not trying to give you legal
I
training.
don't need to be trained in legislation.
I think, with all due respect, madam, I think we're going around in circles here because
We are. So what shall we do?
Well, because I'm trying to explain
I
something to
don't
you.
want to know.
But this is important because you say you don't want to know. You're asking me
I
questions.
don't
So
want to know.
this
I
is what's
don't need to
confusing
know.
me, madam.
Look, officer, you might as well tell me about astrophysics. I don't need to know. I do not need to know
I
about
think you do because I
astrophysics.
think it's relevant and it's important.
No, it's not. It's not important.
It
It's
is
important
because
to
we
you.
are
It's not
currently
important.
we are currently under unprecedented times in legislation.
Oh,
Say
I don't
again.
want to say the BS
There's no need for
word.
that, is there?
Officer, I think unless you're arresting me,
I've explained this.
are you arresting me, officer?
For probably the fourth or fifth time, at this present time, I am not arresting you. But
Okay.
you've asked me questions
Okay,
about
thank
you committing a
you.
crime.
Thank
so I
you.
make the assumption, madam, you're not engaging me. Just listen to me. So you're refusing to listen to the explanation providing about legislation. That is, for me, you're not engaging. You're not prepared to have a conversation.
Is not engaging a crime officer?
No, it's not.
Okay, well then what else do you want?
I'm trying to have a conversation because I'm trying to apply some common sense and trying to explain legislation which is relevant to us all.
This is common sense. This is common sense. I've done no wrong.
Sorry, sir, I wasn't talking to you.
All right, okay, just keep an eye on this, right? I've done no wrong today.
We've got the camera there, and we've got the camera here, so everyone's
Lovely.
keeping an eye. So
Okay.
we are being scrutinised, which I'm happy with. Open and transparent.
Right,
Okay.
I don't know what I've done wrong. I've stood up there and I've spoken.
Well,
I'm speaking now. Okay,
you say what you've done wrong.
okay, no, this is
You
just
asked what
you
you've done
trying
wrong.
to trick me up,
No,
officer.
you said what you've done wrong.
Look,
Question.
officer,
I'm
I've given
trying
you an
to answer you.
opportunity. I am not taking a fine because I'm not going to tell you my name and address. Okay. So you can't fine me. The only thing you can do is arrest me. If you're going to arrest me, I need to have committed a crime. If I haven't committed a crime, officer, I believe we're done here. Actually, no, we're not, because I've just thought, I know of a crime.
We're having a conversation. You're quite irate.
No, mate, you're personal. I'm not going to change who I am for you, officer. So here we go. This is where it is. I'm going to report a crime to you, because you're a public servant and you've got a responsibility.
With all due respect, I'm a servant of the crown. Okay?
What?
I'm a servant of the
No,
crown.
you're a pub. You're not taking off. Did you take an office of oath to me? No, officer.
We're digressing a bit here,
No,
aren't we?
we're not digressing. You are a public
You've asked me a
servant.
question.
You are a public servant. You didn't take an oath from the
Madam, if
crown.
you're going to continue to be animated and point in my direction, okay, you're choosing not to engage. I'm trying to. Have I committed a crime? You asked me a
No,
question.
but I've asked you to take details of a crime which you've
No,
refused to, which
you've
I
asked
actually
me-
think has been. I think
Madam,
it's
you asked me a
actually
question and I've
misprision
tried.
of office. I think it's actually
With all due respect, madam.
not taking details of a crime when you're a public servant is actually.
You're going to suggest that's neglect of duty, madam?
I think I think it is.
We can talk about it at a later junction.
What,
At
in
this
the,
moment in time.
in the down the station, officer.
No, what I'm trying to explain. Again, I will try again. I mean, look, you have your camera here, we have a camera here.
Nice to meet you. Take care. Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what I can do in order to
Well,
try and explain.
you could get in your police car, officer. You could drive down to the house, down to Westminster.
Okay.
You could arrest Boris
Okay.
Johnson for genocide,
Okay.
because that's a crime.
Okay,
That's a
madam.
bigger crime than
Lovely,
these.
darling, that was
That's all
absolutely
right,
Quite clearly, madam, you're not going to listen to me. It's quite evident.
It's not listening to you a crime now.
No, what I'm trying to say is, I've explained I'm not arresting you and you're not committing a crime by not listening.
I'm not going to be drawn
Okay,
into
madam,
your
look.
psychosis, officer. I'm not going to be drawn into
Forgive me,
your
I don't understand what you
psychosis.
mean by that.
Because you're
Psychosis.
clearly mad.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm telling you,
Are
I'm
you now reducing yourself to you're insulting me saying I'm mad?
I'm
Because
not
what?
reducing anything. I'm not doing
You
anything
just
wrong.
you said I'm
officer.
clearly mad.
You're
Why did you say that, madam? Am I clearly mad, madam, when I'm trying to engage and have a conversation?
about what? You might as well go and have a conversation about Love Island. At least I'd be interested.
This is a spiritual
Madam, I've done my
war.
utmost to have a
This is
conversation
a
with
And
you.
you
You're
sound like a
clearly,
lovely person. You sound like a really lovely person.
as well as being mad.
So when the
This
pubs
is
are
actually
reopened,
really
let's have a
mad.
conversation.
You know,
I've
and
not
if you-
called you mad.
Spiritual
You
So-
said you're quite clearly mad, you
You
did.
feel these things, you feel
Just
alive. And
Don't twist
people
words,
need
sunshine. I'm
to-
56 years of age. I've got four
I don't think
kids.
your age is relevant to this
It is
conversation.
relevant. It is relevant because I've got 4 kids that have tried these tricks with me. I've had 4 teenagers. I'm bulletproof.
we can make a better world.
You're clearly not engaging. But thank you for your time. I appreciate the
are
fact that you
making
tried
the
to.
world.
Thank you.
Our thoughts create this world. It's all an illusion, but we need to raise our energies to get the good out.
Is it? Do you have to engage?
Suppresses.
Can I get a
That's what's
photo?
going to drag us down into depths where we don't want to go. So people,
I take the fact that he's on £20 an hour and we're paying for it through our taxes. That's what I take away from it.
it's going to be
You know,
passports.
where were they when my business was being burgled?
It's going to be one. We're going to be after getting another arms.
He's probably ringing up his boss right now. He's probably ringing up his boss saying, I couldn't couldn't trip the old cow up. What can I do? And he'll come back in a minute and he'll have another go. Or, better still, they'll come back to me in a few months' time when he has sat on his computer and worked out who I am, and then they'll start breathing down my collar. But I don't care, because I've got nothing to be frightened of. What are they going to do? Let's imagine the worst case scenario. They put me in a police cell and they beat me up, right? Or they kill me, because they've done that before to a few people that have been in custody. But if they were to kill me, I don't care, because one day I'm going to die anyway. So it doesn't matter to me. What can they do to me? Nothing. I've got God on my side.
You know? So are you going to stand for that?
Because this is absolutely, this is like a police state. We're living we're going to stand up tomorrow and we're going to bow our heads and think about the people that we lost in 2 world wars. People that lost their lives because they thought we wanted democracy, and we've given it away. So it's important to me to leave a world for my child, my children, where they can do what they like, where they're not told how many people can spend Christmas Day with, where they're not told what they're going to do for a living, or how much money they're allowed to earn because the government is subsidising it, or where they're going to live, because this is where this is going. Or you've got to walk through the town with a mask on. Because Boris Johnson, these lot over here, the judges, they're all just men and women. They only have the power that they have to do what they do to us because we consent. Well, I don't consent. I don't consent. It's simple. So I'm not going to be messed around. I'm sorry I called you over to video it, but I feel like they want to trip you up all the time. What I've done is I've rattled a few feathers somewhere, probably down the Masonic Lodge.
Yeah, this is what's happening. So
they're going to breathe down my collar, but I'm not scared.
The time's going to come now where we need to
get up, take the bloody mask off. It's not very sexy. Take your masks off. You don't need to wear them. You didn't wear them for tuberculosis. Get up off your feet and start fighting. Because I'm not doing this for any ulterior motive. I'm not making any money out of this. I'm doing it because I firmly believe that this is our last chance to stand up against tyranny. Because once it's in, they say you can't boil a frog. If you put a frog in boiling water, it will jump out. But if they turn the temperature up slowly, the frog will boil. And you are a whole nation of boiling frogs. So get up off your feet and do something about it. You don't need a vaccination to get over an illness that Boris Johnson got over, but they need the revenue from it because they've been spending your taxpayers' money and pissing it up the wall.
Oh, fearless! Yes, we are! Yes, we are! We are fearless! And they are afraid. People! Stand in your truth and light!
When we're trying to progress, okay, you are, by being part of a unlawful gathering, in breach of Regulation 9 under the Health Protection Regulations. Now, whether or not you recognise that in your own view, okay, legislation-wise, we've got the ability to actually enforce that. Now, we tried to disperse you, okay, we tried to have a conversation.
Stop.
No, I haven't finished yet. No, don't try to stop, mate. You've gone through the scenario.
I've got 2 dogs.
Okay, well, you say that. You're quite pretty part of an awful gathering for Parker's Pool. We've now reconvened here, okay? I've done my utmost to try and explain to you as to, you asked whether you were committing a crime, and I was trying to explain to you about the regulations, particularly Regulation 9. You weren't giving me that opportunity. I tried and I tried, and you walked away from me, okay? Now, at this point, clearly you are in breach. So on that basis, we can issue a fixed penalty notice in terms of that breach. So we would like to get your details in order to issue that ticket.
I'm not obliged to give you my details, officer.
You're not, but can I just warn you, if you don't, or you refuse to give those details, okay, that could make you liable to arrest, okay? And I'd rather have
okay, I'm not obliged to give you my details, officer.
You take a step up on me. Okay, so I need to issue with a fixed penalty notice, right?
Okay.
Obviously, you understand as well as I do that to do that, I need a name and address to do that. Okay. You fail to do that, that gives me a necessity for arrest.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Well, you can arrest me if I've committed a crime.
Mm-hmm. But we're telling you, my sergeant's explained to you that you've been in breach of the health protection regulations, specifically Regulation 9, okay? So I need to tell you, the fixed penalty notice would be in regards to being participating in a gathering of more than 2. That was what it would be for. Not for being an organiser, for participating in a gathering of more than 2. Okay. So, like I said, and as my sergeant said, I need your details to be able to do that.
I'm with my colleague, I just need to be a bit distance away from you, please.
I'm telling you that if you don't, it gives me a necessity for
I'm doing my job, so if you wouldn't mind just moving away, sir. 2 minutes would be nice, okay? Because social distancing, I'm concerned about my health as well as everybody else's.
Yeah.
No, I'm speaking this way, I'm doing my job, so I'm trying to do my job. I'm an awful execution. Right, and I'm explaining to
Do you
you,
want a yes or no answer? I'm saying, if you don't give me them,
2 minutes away from me,
Am
please.
I can arrest you. I can arrest you,
obliged to
okay?
give you my details?
So if you do not give me them, it gives me a necessity for arrest.
Am I
what
obliged
I'm
to give
saying.
you my details, officer?
So is there anything I can say that would make you give me your details?
I might as well say to you,
Mm-hmm.
go and take £1,000 out of my bank account and send it to Boris to pay for champagne. Because you fining me is just giving your corporation money. This is like me coming up, this is like me you being a school bully in a playground and saying to me, I want your dinner money, and me saying I'm not giving it to you because I don't have to, and you're going and you're saying to me, give me your dinner money, and I'm going to say I don't have to give you my
In a
dinner
minute,
money.
I'm asking for your details.
And I'm telling you, I'm asking you.
Disperse, please.
Yes, no, please don't, because piss us off one by one, because it's easier to deal with us if we're not in a group. So I'm asking you again.
Yeah, okay. You made a point about being a school bully, etc.
No, what
So
it
what
is
I'm asking for your details so I can give you this ticket. Okay. If you do not give me that ticket, if I give you the ticket, you give me your details, and I give you that ticket. You're saying you don't want to because I'm what you've termed as a school bully. Okay. You can challenge that
Can I just
in
ask you what
court.
your oath is, officer?
I don't need to recite my oath to you now, do I?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Well, I'm signing to do that.
Social distancing, please.
All I'm trying to do is facilitate this notice.
I'm asking you, if you want to just get this, can you tell me what your oath is, please, officer?
That's
I
irrelevant
don't
now,
need to
Mum,
do
at the
that
moment.
now, do I?
Rice and Connolly, 1967. officer.
In a minute, all I'm trying to do is
Are you
issue with this
aware?
notice.
Are you aware of Rice and Connolly, officer?
So like I said, is there anything
Because then,
that I
if
can
that's
do
the
to
case,
facilitate
I
you giving me
not
your details?
obliged to give you my details. I'm not obliged to answer any further questions.
Okay, in that case, I will have to pay for the arrest. Okay. Okay,
You're going to arrest those two?
I'm not going to arrest the dogs.
What are you going to do with those dogs?
I'll sort that out after. Okay, so at this time,
You're arresting me.
I'm going to have to arrest you, yeah.
What crime have I
So
committed?
listen then. Okay, so I'm going to arrest you for breach of Regulation 9 of the Health Protection Regulations, okay? So you'll be under caution, so you don't have to say anything, may harm your defence if you do not mention one question something you take trying to cut, and anything you do say can be given an arrest. Listen, just listen, my necessity is because you're refusing your details, okay?
Can you just look
your
at
name
this?
and address, okay?
Look at this.
That's assault, G.
Common law assault. Common law assault. Common law assault. Common law assault.
This is not on.
Common law
Don't tense
assault.
up, madam, because we're trying to
Common
be
law
more reasonable with you,
assault.
okay?
Common law assault. Common law assault. I don't know.
So you just let
Common law assault. Common law.
The number
Yeah, common law assault. Okay, I've asked this public servant to give me what her oath is. She's refused to tell me. I've also refused to answer questions, and I've also. Sorry.
What are you going to do with a dog?
Like you care.
Well, this gentleman's offered to have them.
saying don't tense up.
Because it's going to get tighter,
You
but
seem
you
like
don't
a nice
care.
woman. You've joined the wrong force.
I'm not going to get aggressive. I'm not going to get aggressive, but she's getting aggressive with me. She's
You feel
insulting me.
guilty for
You're
doing it.
using me. They're using me as a training ground for a rookie police officer. Okay, so you're taking. They're kidnapping my dogs. Did you see that? They're kidnapping. They are kidnapping my dogs. You've got no shame. Taking my dogs.
Taking their names.
Taking my
Are
dogs.
people taking their names?
Why don't you do this?
I want you to
Move out of the way or you'll be arrested for obstructing
We want to
police.
see your
Choices you are.
You are safe, my dog.
want your names and numbers. What is your name and number? What is your name and number? 133. What is your name?
My phone number is 133 and she's
Pardon?
number 6.
And what's your name?
My phone number is 6.
And what's your name?
What station are you at?
What?
Hill.
Which station? Snake Hill. 6 and 133.
Bannerman, get this, man.
6 and 133 Snake Hill Station.
Bannerman, get it.
You will be taken to court and held personally liable
they're
for this
kidnapping me.
because it's
They are
kidnapping.
kidnapping me.
You are going to
I'm
pay
being
out of your
kidnapped.
own
I'm
money
being
as an
kidnapped.
individual. You will be liable as an individual with
Yes,
no police
I will be.
advocacy
I'm
behind you.
personally liable, officer, and I'm going to be suing you personally for my kidnap. Yeah, you're okay with that, are you?
We've got you back, darling. We've got you back.
What's your number? 1785. These police constables won't give me their name.
Get me your PayPal and Patreon.
1785. You will be personally liable and you will be paying out of your own money for court costs and expenses, and if found guilty.
3632, can I have your name, please?
3632.
You're obliged to give
These
your
officers won't give their
You're obliged
names.
to give your name.
They won't give their names.
Unlawful, mate.
We actually could put them under citizen's arrest for that.
What police station are you taking us to?
Sniggill. Sniggill, it's only down the road.
With hearts on the
Actually, no,
She said for me for my husband.
Find out where it's actually going back to on the number plate, guys.
We do not consent!
We
We do not consent